Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. So for our database system project, we have chosen to focus on the library management system. So this group contain me, Nur Farahana binti Nazri, and Fatina Jiha, Nur Aishada, and also Siti Sarah. Pustakaan Data Fahasan was established in 1975 and is located in UiTM Arab Perlis. This library provides an excellent environment for learning and research, offering various collaborative spaces, quiet study areas, and also online resources.
Assalamualaikum and hi, I will present about problem statement and objective for this project. The first problem that perpustakaan data Fahasan face is inefficient borrowing and return process. Users may find the existing borrowing and returning procedures to be time-consuming and difficult. This affects their experience and may give frustration to users, and it will reduce the utilization of library services. Next, insufficient communication and reminders. User may miss out on important dates such as returning dates and on-hold penalty payment. It may result in missed deadlines, late fees, and uncertainty about the availability of resources. Last but not least, difficulty in locating books. In UiTM Arau, they have two libraries that store the books and other facilities used by the student and staff. Sometimes, students will go to the wrong building and when they want to search for the books that they want to borrow because they are confused about the location of the books. Next, the objective of this project is to understand the activity for library management in perpustakaan Data Fahasan in UiTM Arau Perlis, to design a database using ERD for library management to optimize data in perpustakaan Data Fahasan in UiTM Arau Perlis, and lastly, to develop library management system using Microsoft Access for perpustakaan Data Fahasan UiTM Perlis.
So next, I'm going to talk about the business rule. Firstly, a librarian can organize multiple books, and a book can be organized by multiple librarians. Next business rule is library manage multiple students within the library, and each student receives support from multiple librarians. And the last business rule is each librarian is assigned to work at one library, while each library can be staffed by multiple employees.
Next, ERD of library management. In this ERD, it contains 8 tables, which is loan, return, publisher, book, librarian, student, building, and shelf. There are 9 weak relationship and 1 strong relationship. Table loan and student have a strong relationship, as primary key of related entity contains primary key components of parent, which is student ID. The rest have weak relationship because the primary key does not contain the parent entity of primary key component.
Hi, so I will be demonstrate the library management system of perpustakaan Data Fahasan. So as you can see, this is our user login password form. So if you want to log in the library management system, we must firstly key in the username and also the password. Okay, for example, I will be using the username from Miss Suzina. So the username is Suzina001 and the password is 001. So we just click this login button and it will show you the message access granted and you may proceed, which means that you already log in into the form. Okay, so and then it will bring you directly to this navigation form. As you can see, basically the navigation form is a form, a list of form and also a list of reports. Okay, for the first form is the book form. Okay, in the book form we have book ID, book title, book ISBN, book status, publisher ID, and also librarian ID. Okay, this is all the list data in the book form. So if you want to insert the new data into the book form, we can just easily click this insert button. Okay, so for example, the data that I want to insert in this book form is for the book ID, okay, 1N104. The book title is Al-Quran Karim, and the book ISBN is P000012. The book status is non-fiction, and the publisher ID is P014. The librarian ID is E006. Okay? And then we can just easily click the save button to save this into the form book. Okay, if you see this message, it means that you already updated the new form. Okay, the next form is the building form. In this building form, we have building ID, building name, building contact, and also student ID. If you want to insert new data, you can just repeat the step we use in the book form. For example, click this insert button and add new data into this building form. So for example, the building ID is L004, the building name is ADJH1, the building contact is 03-456-7891, and the student ID is 2022-004. And then we repeat the same step to save the data. Click this, and this means that you already updated the new data. For the next form is the librarian form. In the librarian form, we have librarian ID, librarian name, librarian position, supervisor ID, librarian username, librarian password, and also building ID. Okay, we want to insert new data into this librarian form. So for this ID is E012. The name is Najiha Shulhada. And the librarian position is clerk. The supervisor ID is S001. And then the username is Naji12. And the librarian password is 10012P. The building ID is L001. And then we click save button. And then you already get the new data for the building form. Okay, for the next form is loan form. In the loan form, we have loan ID, student ID, loan status, loan date, and also return date. Okay, we click insert to update new data 005. The student ID is 2022-005. The loan status is on loan. Loan date is, we can just click this calendar. Okay, for example, the user loaned the book on 11 July 2023, and this person should be written the book on 14th of July 2023. Okay, we click the save button to save the data. Okay, so the next form is the form for publisher. In this form, we have publisher ID, publisher name, and also publisher full name. Okay, I want to insert the new data. Okay, the publisher ID is P014. Publisher name is Jejak Agama. Publication. And the publisher full name is 07-382-9376. Okay, click save button to save the data. And then the next form is written form. Okay, in this written form, we have written ID, written penalty, written status, written date. Okay, then we need to insert new data. Written ID is R05, and the written penalty is 0 ringgit since it's not overdue. Okay, and the written date is on 14th of July 2023. And save button. Okay, data already updated into this form, and then we click OK. And the next form is chef form. Okay, there is chef ID, chef category, chef location, and also book ID. Okay, we need to insert new data in this form. Okay, SH25 for the chef ID. The chef category is science. The chef location is on the DJH, and the book ID is N012. We click the save button, and then the data already updated successfully into the new form. The last form in this navigation form is the student form. Okay, there is student ID, student name, student phone name, phone number, and also student ID. Okay, so I want to insert the new data into this student. For example, the student ID is 2022-005, and the student name is Ali Bakar. The phone number is 102222334. The loan ID is L005. Okay, click the save button to save the data as usual. Okay, and then you already updated the new data into the student form. Okay, so next I will be explaining the 3 reports in our library management system. For the first report is book report. We have book ID to identify each book in our library, and then we have book title and book ISBN. Also book status, it's either fiction or non-fiction, and then we have publisher ID for each book that we have, and also library ID. Okay, the function of this report, especially for book report, is to librarian see the record of book that we have in the library. Okay, so the next report is building report. we have building ID, this report, and also building name. Since we have two building and two different building, so the first name is PDGH1 and the second name is PDGH2. So the building contact, we have building contact and also student ID. Since we have two different buildings, so your student can go to the first building or the second building. The next report is the loan report. We have loan ID and also student ID who borrow the book in our library, and also their loan status. If they are still on loan, it will show you the status on loan. But if they already overdue from their return date, they are supposed to be return date, it will show the status overdue. So this is loan date, the date they start borrow the book, and also the return date, the date that we, the librarian, estimate they should return the book. Okay. This report, based on queries, show that library position in our library management system, and we count them into librarian ID. So we have clerk, we have 4 clerk, we have 1 deputy chief librarian, we have 2 library assistant, we have 2 operational assistant, and we have 3 senior librarian. The next report based on queries is query 2. Okay, we have publisher ID, publisher name, publisher phone name. We sort this query based on publisher name in descending order. Okay. The next report based on queries is query 3. Okay, we have book ID. Okay, so we sort the book title that only have book status fiction. Okay, that's all for me. Thank you.